One of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Kansas City. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Cody Simon in on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Open man left side, he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay first down. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 29, here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
35-yard line.
unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. This one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. This is Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Snap on 1st and 10. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
A 1st down throw for Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Here we go.
3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air. And we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
He's going to take a shot down the field. drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. 3rd down coming up.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
On 4th down, here's Nix. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. What a play on 4th and long. 33 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready. Ready. Captain, 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 captain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Joe.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing. Nix. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3rd down, 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Packers up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Nix, how to throw it here on first down. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 34. Here's first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
Second down. Nix. He'll get that to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing is Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
19-yard line.
This is Genty. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again with Genty. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
To throw is Nix. He's hit as he threw. He goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
And he will score! Sebastian Jenchy! Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley, finding room across midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A run with Barkley. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Packers. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard
Almost set.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll look to throw again. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will remain a 3-score game. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So, yes, Kansas City will retain possession. Second and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run?
Over the flash, and he lost the football. And the Packers have recovered the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Blitzing Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cody Simon. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball and try to shift.
And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Packers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, good return as he takes it across the 30.
32-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard
A
line.
handoff, running left is Genty. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's second and 2.
Oh, my son!
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Flush to his right. He's going to... And he's in! Bo Nix. Touchdown, KC.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Chiefs
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Now Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Third down and 3. They'll look to throw. This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Saquon. No score. Touchdown. Packers. Another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. It gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
They'll run with Genty. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third and 6. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a give to Barkley, running right, down the sideline, inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Gain of 25 yards. First down, Packers.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Green Bay. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point is up and through. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Now, Genty. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Hold on a sec.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
Hold on a sec.
Here's Genty. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles, but it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to go.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Quick throw taken in. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one's fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Any turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage. And then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball. He doesn't. The ball gets knocked free, and the defense creates a huge turnover.
That's time out for Green Bay. It'll be their second. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
He'll drop to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. They get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Let's go now. 60 by 6, 60 by Panthers 60. Panthers, go.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, my son!
They'll throw. It's Nix. zone and intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mike my shoes with a Christmas wreath.